India's External Affairs Minister, Dr. S Jaishankar, on August 3rd virtually addressed the T20 Summit held in Mysuru. He highlighted that the motive is to use the G20 presidency to make the world ready for India and India ready for the world.
This is an occasion at this point of time. We are about a month away, a little more than a month away from the summit. If I were to pick perhaps 4 points which I think are important at this moment, one would be really to highlight the importance of getting the G20 right, because the value of the G20 in today's international relations is really huge. I mean, it is all said and done the premier international gathering, and what we need to do is to ensure that it focuses on the right issues, and most important, after all the debates and discussions, that it comes up with an actionable consensus. So I would say that, to me right now, is the primary thought when I look at the G20. I make the point that the gridlock today in the UN Security Council and the UN system actually makes the G20 even more important than it would be otherwise. So that is not to say, I mean, peace and security issues have its place, but if you look in terms of overall global welfare, global good, I think the responsibilities on the G20 are perhaps a little bit heavier, precisely because today the UN Security Council finds itself in a way polarized and unable to come to a consensus on many, many issues. And my fourth point is, of course, a reminder of what is the mandate of the G20. And the mandate of the G20 is development and growth. And I make that point not because you are all unaware of it, you are, of course, extremely sensitive to it, but because if there is something today which is really under stress, it is development and growth. That large parts of the world today are following G20, they have a stake in G20, they would like to influence G20, the countries outside the room, outside the table, and that is because they find their development and their growth today under jeopardy.
News Desk, Kaumudy Global.